So y'all, I've been driving this rental car. This thing is so Rudy Poo. It is terrible. Hey y'all, just wanted to pop on and say good morning. Well, actually afternoon. I don't know why I can't leave the house before 12 o'clock, but anyway, I'm on my way to get my country cooking cousin Sandy. She is in town and we're going to hang out today. It's the week before Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, something's in my eye. It's the week before Thanksgiving. She usually comes for Thanksgiving, but this year she came the week before. But needless to say, she did me a sweet potato cheesecake. So I'm going to get my country cooking cousin Sandy, and we gonna come over here and probably need to rake some of these leaves. How about that? Okay. See you later. So y'all, I've been driving this rental car. This thing is so Rudy Poo. It is terrible. I can't trust it to get up and go like Crystal. Oh, Crystal's my car. So back in July, Crystal and I got into a car accident. I was so upset. And it was with a tow truck. Nope, a pickup truck. But it was one of those big pickup trucks with them spokes, them spikes sticking out the wheel. And anyway, we were traveling on a road that the lanes were being repaved and there were no lines. But I traveled that road a lot, and I knew I was over in my far left lane. I knew that I was in my lane. I was traveling directly behind the car in front of me. So anyway, this truck swerved into my lane and hit me. That day, he tried to say that it was me. Of course, I stopped. I called the police. I was in Northern Virginia, and the law is that as long as the vehicles are movable and there are no injuries, then you just exchange information. So a police officer did come and made sure we exchanged information. While we were waiting, though, I took pictures. I took very good pictures, in my opinion. And so while we were waiting, he had called his boss because he was in a work truck. And the boss was like, I want to talk to her. I was like, no, not right now. I'm trying to take pictures and I'm waiting for the police. Anyway, when I did call, like maybe 30 minutes after the accident, the owner, he was really, really rude to me. And I was like, okay. He's like, well, I'm gonna say it's your fault, and I got a witness. Dude, the passenger in the vehicle is not the witness, okay? It will have to be someone else. Anyway, needless to say, Crystal and I got vindicated, and my insurance company found that the driver of Crystal was not at fault. So of course but I have a $500 deductible, y'all, to get the repairs. They estimated the repairs at about $2,500. So I have to come up with the first $500. They sent me a check for, they did a direct deposit for $2,000. So Crystal's in the shop. I'm so sorry, y'all. That's my girl. I searched for Crystal. I knew the kind of car I wanted, and I searched for it. So Crystal had to ride around for about 3 months with a big old Band-Aid on, y'all. I felt so sorry for her. But she's in the shop, and she's supposed to be ready Thursday. I'm so excited. But this is the thing. Because of all the other things that I've been through in life, and this is what you're going to find out when you're walking on the path of faith and belief. I'm not tripping. Yeah, sure, I got another car, but back in the day, I can remember where I would have been so anxious about this whole situation, and I'm not there anymore. Because over and over and over, God has proved himself faithful, and I knew, look, the way I found Crystal, I knew that was the car for me, and that God is taking care of her. So needless to say, I'm riding in this little Rudy Poo car, and y'all, it's the same kind of vehicle as Crystal. It's a Toyota Camry. This is a 23. Crystal is a 14, but she's a SE, and she's a 6-cylinder. This one is a SC as well. Granted, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that Crystal has, but this car needs front end alignment, a tune-up, all of the above. Anyway, I'm so excited that Crystal is going to be fixed, or is in the process of being fixed. But I'll be glad to get rid of this rental car. I'm telling you. So anyway, the thing about insurance, so I let my insurance company pay for the repairs, only because I was pretty darn sure. I was like 99.999% sure that the accident wasn't my fault. So when they found that the other driver was at fault, they said they would work on getting my money back, my deductible. They're going to get that deductible back. Why? Because actually they're out of $2,500. They paid up front, so they want their money. So yeah, I'm going to get my $500 back. But in the meantime, I can't wait to get Crystal. I know she missed me. And I hope, you know what? They might have had her out in the car. I hope she's out in the cold. I'm sorry. I hope she's okay, because Crystal's used to being in the garage, and she does not like sitting out in the cold. So luckily it hasn't been that cold here, and we really haven't had any rain. So anyway, here comes country cooking cousin Sandy, and I'll see you soon.